Hey there, I'm Nicole, and I am a spiritual alchemist here to help folks on their path towards unity consciousness. Today, I want to talk about being a conscious creator and the relationship being a creator has to do with also feeling like a victim. It's going to be a good one, so let's get into it. So, manifestation, law of attraction. These are all super popular, super important topics that we hear about all the time. And yet, most of us really struggle with manifesting the life that we want. Now, I have and will put a whole bunch of other videos on manifestation because it definitely requires some more pieces to it than what we're led to believe. But I think before we even get to manifestation, people skip over the very first step, which is you have to get to the point where you believe that you are a creator of your universe. You cannot manifest if you do not believe that you have the power to create your reality. And I think this is where a lot of people get stuck with manifesting, right? They look at manifesting almost as a genie in the bottle, a wish fulfillment, something that somebody out there is going to grant them. And it really isn't that. Manifestation is the ability to step into the timeline, step into the space where you have what it is that you're desiring. And even the desire part can be a little tricky because a lot of the things that we're desiring are also coming from a place of lack. They're coming from a place of need, and that's also not a place that you can manifest. So if I'm feeling that I want $1 million, right, because I need the money and I'm so desperate for it, I'm never going to get that $1 million. It's a whole vibrational thing. But we're going to just start, like I said, with the beginning, which is in order to manifest, in order to step into the highest version of yourself, you first have to believe you are the creator of your reality. So what do I mean by that? Each of us, in every moment of the day, is creating our experience of this world. Most of that is through our reactions, through to the external stimuli that we come in contact with. So the people, the places, the experiences, everything that we do, we make a conscious choice on how we're going to react to that thing. What we're going to believe, what we're not going to believe, how we're going to respond. Each of those moments is you creating your reality. That is the only thing that you have the power to do in this world, is create how you perceive whatever stimuli is presented to you. Okay? So in order to manifest this dream life, you first have to realize that you have to choose responses, choose feelings, choose thoughts, choose actions that are in line with the reality that you're trying to manifest. So I'm going to do one. I'm going to talk about one that I think a lot of us want to do that is, a really hard one for a lot of people, but yet it's one of the things that people feel the most like a visceral response they want to manifest, which is money. We're always trying to manifest money. I have a TikTok where I do a lot of different light language, energy healing, clearing. If you want to check that out, the link is below. But the most popular videos, the one that always goes viral, is when I'm doing an energy clearing or a healing related to abundance and money. People want it so badly. However, what we don't realize is that want, that need, that feeling of lack is us creating a reality in which we can't accept and we can't receive the abundance that we want. So how do we change it? How do we do it? What do we do? Actually, stop. So everything is energy, right? Everything is vibration. Everything is feeling. So if I want $1 million, then I'm putting out the vibration of want. I'm putting out the vibration that I lack something. I'm putting out the vibration that I need something. So the universe and my reality reflect back to me those same emotions. If I'm in a place of want, what's going to be reflected back to me are situations that continue to cause me to want. If I'm putting out lack, I'm going to receive situations that continue to put me in a place of lack because I am creating what I believe about the world. If I can get to a point where I no longer believe that I'm in lack, that I no longer believe in scarcity, that I no longer believe that I want or desire or need something, that I'm whole and complete and everything's fine, then the universe will reflect that back to me. Now, this is a hard thing to do because here's the part that nobody ever tells you. For some of us, depending on your situation, this requires you to legit suspend belief in what your physical eyes see, in what your mind is screaming at you that it's true, right? So a few months ago, I was about to be homeless. I literally could not afford my rent. It's a whole long story, but I couldn't afford the rent. I just couldn't. I couldn't pay it. I had no options to pay it, which is a whole other story again, like I said. And so what normally I would want to do is manifest the money to pay the rent, right? But being able to do that was incongruent with what my mind knew to be true. I wanted to pay the rent because I didn't have the money to pay the rent. I knew I didn't have the money. And so nothing was going to change. I couldn't wish this money into fruition. But what I was able to do is shift my belief into thinking, okay, I am abundant. The universe always provides. I am letting go of this outcome and I'm open to receiving. And then I started looking for places that this is true in my life. So I started thinking, wow, I have all this food. I have money in the bank. Opportunities come to me. Oh, that's so cool. Somebody just, bought a light language activation with me. So I started looking for the places in which unexpected money would just fall into my lap all the time. And I started trying to make this true for myself. I really had to focus on what was already true. I had to not think about the fact that I couldn't pay my rent. I had to just erase it completely. Now, here's the part of the story that people, I think a lot of manifesting people kind of leave out, but I'm going to be really super honest with you. I never found the money to pay my rent. I absolutely did not have enough money to pay my rent. I had to leave because California moratorium was going up and we would have been evicted if I didn't move. So I never found the money to pay the rent. Let me be super, super clear here. But what did happen to me is the universe opened up a completely new place to live in a place that I absolutely love and adore, where my heart has always wanted to be, at a price that I could easily and comfortably afford with the salary that I had. When I was willing to let go of the outcome, when I was willing to focus on what I did have, when I was willing to change my perspective and create a reality, an opportunity opened up. But if I had stayed in the vibration of, I want this one thing because I don't have it, I couldn't be open. I couldn't receive abundance. So that is the key to creating your reality. let me know what you think about that. And also, if you like this and want to hear more about manifesting and being a creator of your reality, hit the like button below, subscribe to my channel, let me know in the comments, and we can talk more about how to be a creator.